Today in the kitchen, we're making French toast muffins. I've gathered all the ingredients and I'm ready to get started. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. For these muffins, I'm just going to be making them into a mixing bowl and not the KitchenAid mixer. We don't want to overmix this because overmixing will ruin the texture of the finished muffins. I'm going to take a stick of butter and I'm going to use 1/3 cup of the stick butter and I'm going to melt it in the microwave. And then I'm adding in all the dry ingredients first into the mixing bowl. 1/2 cup of sugar, 1.5 cups of gluten-free flour. I'm using the Just About gluten-free flour. One and a half teaspoon of baking powder. 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, now we're going to add in the wet ingredients and I'm going to add in the 1/3 cup of melted butter, 1/2 cup of milk, and then I have 1 egg and I'm going to crack that into a small bowl, making sure that I don't get any eggshell into the batter. I'm going to pour that in. I've added all the ingredients and now I'm just going to mix this up with a silicone spatula until it's well combined. This recipe doesn't call for vanilla, but you can add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla if you would like. Okay, it's about good and mixed up, and I'm gonna get the muffin pan. This muffin pan is for 6, and then this batter will fill the 6, and you can do up to 8, but you would have to double the batch if you would like to do a dozen. I'm gonna line the muffin pan with cupcake liners. Using an ice cream scoop, I'm just going to scoop the batter into the muffin liners. With this recipe, I did use the Just About gluten-free flour, which is a cup for cup flour. You can use any gluten-free flour that is cup for cup measurement. If you are not gluten-free, you can use the same measurements of 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour for this recipe. We have all the batter into the muffin pan, so we're gonna put this into the oven and bake it for 20 to 25 minutes. When it's getting close to being done, you can prepare the topping. We're gonna have 1/2 cup of melted butter. So I'm gonna take the stick butter and put it in the microwave and melt it. And then I have 1/2 cup of sugar, and I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And then mix together the sugar and cinnamon. Okay, the butter is done melting and I've also taken the muffins out of the oven. I'm going to take them out of the muffin pan and put them into a storage container just to help them cool off. We've given a little time for these to cool off, and now we're gonna dip them into the butter and then the cinnamon and sugar. And you can use tongs to help you dip it into the butter and then the cinnamon and sugar. and just repeat this process with the rest of the muffins. Okay, we've got all the topping onto the muffins. These muffins are perfect for a little breakfast on the go or an evening dessert. You can find the full recipe in the description box down below. Enjoy, dinner is served. Thank y'all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and let us know if you tried French toast muffins. We'll see you next time in the kitchen.